This is the information for the heat of fusion and vaporization problems. My problem says 15 grams of water are boiled on a stove. The heat of vaporization of water is 2,260 joules per gram. How much energy is absorbed by the water during the phase change? So the phase change we have here is boiling. And so that means that the heat of vaporization is going to tell us the joules per gram to make something boil. So joules per gram in this case is referring to the heat of vaporization. So I've got the givens 15 grams and 2,260 joules per gram, and I'm looking for energy. My first given is mass, that's 15 grams. 2,260 joules per gram is the heat of vaporization because it's boiling. So HV equals 2,260 joules per gram. And then I'm looking for energy, and the letter for that is Q. I pick an equation that relates all three of these, and that equation is Q equals M HV. So I'll write Q equals, I plug in 15 for mass, and 2,260 for HV. You just punch in your calculator 15 times 2,260. And so the answer for my numbers is that Q equals 33,900 joules. It's okay that that answer is really big. That's normal for Q. The next example I'll do from this section says, the heat of fusion of gold is 67 joules per gram. A gold block absorbs 880 joules when it melts. So this time we're talking about melting. So when we see joules per gram, that's referring to heat of fusion and not heat of vaporization. And we're going to be looking for the mass of the gold. And we're going to use that 67 joules per gram. That's my HF. My other given, I have 880 joules. Joules tells me that's energy. The letter for that is Q. And then I'm looking for mass, so M is unknown. I'll pick an equation that has all of those. Q equals M HF. I'm going to plug in 880 equals, remember to write the equal sign, M, remember to write M, don't leave it out, 67 for HF. We want to get M by itself, so what we can do is divide both sides by 67. Since we're multiplying by 67, to get rid of it, we divide by it. Divide the other side by 67, and then in the calculator, I would punch 880 divided by 67 equals. And I'd get the answer, mass equals 13.1 grams